Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Perspective here on our Team Beware YouTube channel. This is going to be episode 6, and this is going to be our June recap. Month of June was pretty busy for the organization as a whole. I'm not going to make the video super long going into minor stuff that happened. I might mention it at the end of the video. But the main stuff is what I want to get to in the video, and at the end I'll talk about the minor things that happened versus having individual sections for each of those. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So in the month of June for Call of Duty, we didn't have any events going on, but we've had our LAN team constantly scrimming every night, getting the practice in, because AFD eSports event is on July 7th, and we're really excited for it. It's going to be the third one of the year, obviously as stated previously, and it's going to be the third one we've gone to for a Call of Duty LAN event, so super excited. We're going to have Knight, Animal, me there for sure. I think Pablo is also going to be there, who's a member of the sniper team / content team for us. I think he's going to be there also. So we're going to have a lot of support from the Hawk's Nest there, and hopefully we can bring home the win. But as stated previously in the last perspective video, I made a mistake on the 4th for our roster. I guess it wasn't finalized 100% yet. But we had to make a change because Kyle had a vacation planned that his parents had planned, and it's for the same weekend as the After Dark events LAN, so he's unable to make it. So we had to find basically 2 more people to fill the spots with Tagzly and Damien. So we picked up Glide. He was from the Colonial roster at the last AFD event, and he's going to be playing under us. And then we also have Vex, who's going to be playing under us also. So yeah, the practice has been going pretty well from what I've heard. Just some minor things to fix up. Obviously go over search and destroy strats. Make sure we're not getting broken on hills and certain stuff like that, because make sure we're holding spawns and all that sorts of stuff. But other than that, it's been going pretty well from what I've heard in scrims and practice, and we're really excited to prove ourselves this next event. Obviously we got 5th at the last one, so we really hope we can get higher than that this event, possibly win it. So we'll see, and I'm excited for the event. Can't wait to bring you guys footage too, because I'll be recording once again to make another montage type video. So stay tuned for that, and let's move on into what else we have to talk about. So as you could tell from the title, we are proud to announce that we are expanding into Counter-Strike. It's a game that I've always saw interest in and watching, and I love watching FaZe, Cloud9 play. They're probably my 2 favorite CS teams, and I love watching the game. It's really entertaining to watch. It's basically kind of similar to Search and Destroy, but obviously there's the whole money system and trading up for weapons and all that sorts of stuff. But we're proud to announce we picked up a team. Let me just go over the roster. So we have MG Kills, Duralius, Ropen K, Kodu, Watson, and Armin CS as our players. So they're going to be representing us. We have the ESEA league that they're in right now. To date, as of today's the 26th, we just lost our match last night. Our league match, I think it was 16-13. They said we lost 16-13. So. We are now 5-6 in the league, but they were 0-5 to start, and we won 5 straight, and now we just lost 1. So we're really excited to see. Hopefully we can make this push and possibly make the playoffs. I don't know how many wins or how close we are to making that, but I might be totally wrong. We just picked up the team, and they know more about how the league works than I do, so I'm trying to get into that and figure out how that stuff works. But we are 5-6 in the league currently to date as of the 26th of June. And I think we have another match, I think he said maybe on Friday. But obviously stay tuned to the Twitter account because I do post updates halfway through the match for CS and the final match score. And I also post when our next matches are once they tell me. So stay tuned for that. So those are the CS updates. We obviously have the new team. And we're going to be hopefully playing in some new leagues coming up soon. I've gotten contacted just from picking up this CS team. I've gotten contacted by 1 or 2 other league runners, and they want us in their league. They've invited us into their league. So we've been talking over with the players and seeing if the dates work out and everything. But CS is really exciting news for us to be involved in. Like I said, it's a game I've always liked watching and was hoping we'd end up getting a team one day, and just so happened it worked out. So excited to see the future with this team and see where things go. Welcome to Rainbow Six Siege. This is another game that I've always liked watching, and I haven't watched much of the pro scene play the game, but I know they just had a LAN, I think it was in Atlantic City, because I saw a couple photographers that I follow on Twitter taking pictures there for like Evil Geniuses and stuff like that. So I know Rainbow Six is an up-and-coming esport. It's not one of the top esports yet, but I know it's getting to that level. And I know if we get our nose in the scene now, it could just explode for us. We could easily get really high up and get our names out there, get our team out there even more. So obviously we picked up a roster, and the roster consists of Ducci, Wilma, Coolin, Prodigy, and Asian as our 5th. And then Ollie is our coach. So they're competing in, let me go to the Twitter account, just so I can pull up what league they're in, because I forgot what they said. Sorry, a little unprepared. But we did get contacted by this new league runner, Cascade Leagues, and I think we're going to be going into them. So that's a possibility for us to get into another league, and it's a brand new league. It's their first season doing that, so that's something that we're really looking into and possibly getting our name out there anymore, more than we are already. But we are already in a league for CS. I think it's ESA, not ESEA like CSGO. I think it's ESA NA or something like that. But we're excited to finally be involved in Rainbow Six. It's a game I've played. I wish I played more, but obviously Call of Duty's my favorite. Fortnite's taking over right now, and I've been playing a lot of Rocket League, to be honest. So Rainbow Six is not one of the games I play a lot, but I do enjoy playing it when I have my friends on and my cousins and family to play with. So it's a game that I really like watching and playing myself, so I'm really excited to finally have a team in that esport, especially as it's a growing esport and it's up and coming, so it's not at the top scene yet like where CS is. Honestly, with esports, I think Counter-Strike's probably at like the really top. Call of Duty's somewhere in the middle. I mean, you have, what are the esports we got? I'm trying to think. There's Dota, obviously League of Legends is way at the top, probably tied with CS if not higher. So, but Rainbow Six is probably down towards the bottom, and I just see it's going up, and every time I look I see more teams getting involved in Rainbow Six, and it's an up and coming esport. So glad to see we finally have a team in that. So now to recap, we have teams in Rainbow Six, Counter-Strike, and Call of Duty active teams at the moment. So obviously, love to get a Gears team. I'd love to get a Halo team. They have an event coming up in July, but I just can't I don't have the funds at the moment to physically go out and buy a team pass and look for a team. Like if a team approached me, I'd have no problem picking them up, but I haven't had that happen. So for now, we just have Call of Duty, CS, and Rainbow Six. But looking to expand into Halo and Gears, obviously, those are two of my favorite esports besides Call of Duty at the moment. But obviously now Rainbow Six and CS are going to be higher than them since I have teams involved in those esports. So that's going to do it for the Rainbow Six update. Let's move into further news. So just some other news to talk about. We have acquired two designers. We have Amp DZN, Amp Designs, and then we also have, I think his name is Annihilation, something like that. Hold on, let me look just so I'm not giving false information. Yeah, Annihilation is his Twitter, and that's his name that he goes by. So we currently have the two designers. They've been doing great work for us so far. Obviously, they made the team announcements for the CS team and the Rainbow Six team. They've remade a graphics for our Twitter. Obviously, if you go to our Twitter, brand new header and avatar for our page. Annihilation, that was made by Amp. Annihilation made our YouTube revamp, which looks amazing with the kind of like the lightning in the background that's green. Looks sick. Amp just made our Twitch revamp, so now we're gonna start, hopefully within the next month, we're gonna start streamers on the Team Twitch account. So they'll be streaming from that. Hopefully we'll end up having a set schedule. So if this person streamed this night from this time to this time, the next night we'll have this person stream on the account from this night to this night, and just hopefully just get that Twitch account going and constant streams, hopefully getting some followers in there and just growing it up to be like a stream account. So that's the goal, but we finally have graphics made for that thanks to Amp. He made those for us. And you can see all of this on our Twitter account. We've retweeted, posted it. The Twitch account, I'm finalizing putting all the graphics and information on there at the moment. Other news, the website is almost done. I just need to add the CS team to that now and the Rainbow Six team. So that should be done within the next few weeks. Hopefully I'll have that released by the weekend of AFD, which is July 7th. So hopefully have that done by then. And then I'm working on a Discord right now too, to have our teams in there, and also possibly connect with fans in the Discord as well. So that's another goal of mine to get done within the next month. Been really busy, just a lot of stuff going on and trying to get it all sorted out with having college that I'm in. So I've been working on college, as well as trying to put my main focus towards the organization actually over school, which, I mean, I shouldn't say that because technically school is number one and that's what I've been focusing on, but the organization is like right up there with it. I've been trying to grind so hard to get this organization up to where it needs to be, and I think we're almost there. You know, we're really close to just skyrocketing. I just feel it, you know. All these people have always doubted me and told me that, you know, the organization won't be successful. It took me a year to get sponsors up and running and jerseys and everything, and it's just finally nice to see things working out with having teams and people approaching us out of nowhere. Like, I never even knew these CS people or knew these Rainbow Six players, and they just contact me and find our Twitter account somehow through something or know somebody that follows us. And it's just weird to see how fast social media spreads, because obviously they're finding us and we're not even that big of an account yet. You know, we only have to date, I think, 533 followers on our Twitter account. So to be contacted by random people that haven't followed us previously is pretty crazy, because you're wondering how they find you and everything. But bottom line, the success is there, and it's definitely growing, and I can't wait to see where we go in the future with our teams, and hoping to one day bring home a championship. Obviously, that's the goal in every esport. So with that being said, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Perspective. Obviously, next episode is going to be jam-packed. I'm attending the CEO like fighting games. They're having like a LAN in Daytona Beach, Florida, June 29th through July 1st. But I'm only able to go on the 29th due to working the other 2 days of the tournament. So actually this video will be up on July 1st is the goal. So, but I won't be putting the portion of me recording at the CEO event in this version of Perspective. It'll be in the next episode. So that way I have more footage for that, because I think the only other thing that's major happening in July is the AFD event for the Call of Duty team, and obviously updates from our CS team and Rainbow Six team. But other than that, the only thing happening in July is the AFD event. So I want to move this footage that I might record at the CEO event to July. But with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next episode of Perspective. Obviously, hit us up on Twitter, leave comments and likes below, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.